The jury has reached a verdict in the high-profile Sean Diddy Combs trial. The rapper faces charges of racketeering, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If convicted, he could face life in prison. So let's go right now to Fox News national correspondent CB Cotton, who's outside the courthouse. CB.
Come on, everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Everybody come on in. Grab your popcorn, drop popcorn emojis in the chat, drop your city in the chat, let me know where you at, and everybody hit the thumbs up. This is breaking news. I had to stop everything that I was doing to get back on live. Where y'all at? I want to make sure my camera, not my camera, my microphone is good. Say something in the chat to make sure everything is good. Can y'all see me? Can you hear me? Can y'all hear me? Come on. Drop your city in the chat, or put thumbs up emojis in the chat. Come on. Can y'all hear me? All right. Can y'all hear me? Just want to make sure y'all. Okay. All right. Let's go. This is breaking news. Everybody come on in. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Share this video. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Drop your city in the chat. Everybody coming in. Drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Let's go.
The jury has reached a verdict in the high-profile Sean Diddy Combs trial. The rapper faces charges of racketeering, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If convicted, he could face life in prison. So let's go right now to Fox News national correspondent CB Cotton, who's outside the courthouse. CB.
Hey, Will, yeah, this 2-month-long trial, which included nearly 7 weeks of witness testimony, has gotten us to this point. Just before 4:30 this afternoon, local time, jurors came back with a note. And we've just learned that jurors say they are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy, but they have reached a consensus on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right now, we've learned from inside the courtroom the defense wants the jury to keep deliberating and does not want to take a partial verdict. We're waiting to see how prosecutors will respond to this major update from here in the ongoing federal sex trafficking trial. But right now, we've learned jurors are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy. It is the most serious charge in this case. If jurors were to find Diddy guilty of that charge, it would be a sentence of life in prison.
Tonight, we are coming on the air yet again with breaking news, this time from that bombshell trial in New York, with the jury in Diddy's sex trafficking trial apparently reaching a partial verdict in just the last couple of minutes. Notice we said partial verdict. This is on counts 2 through 5, but not count 1. As the judge, here's what's happening inside the courthouse you're looking at now. The judge is considering what the next move should be here, right? Now that there is a verdict on 4 of the 5 counts Diddy is facing. Again, a live look there outside court.
All right, big news right now in Diddy's case. The jury have reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, but were not able to come to a decision on count 1, which is the racketeering charge. They wrote this in a note to the judge on Tuesday around 4 p.m. in the second day of deliberations. The jury said in the note that they're unpersuadable on count 1 on both sides. The prosecution says that the jury should get an Allen charge, which is a direction to keep going until they come to a unanimous decision. The defense said they wanted the jury to continue deliberating as well. The 12 jurors are expected to come back tomorrow, where we'll likely learn Diddy's fate.
So, this is a lot. I want to play something right here too. It's so much coming in all at one time. This is straight from TMZ right here. Check this out.
No, it's not. Okay. Well, then if it's not, because then RICO would have no chance. If you're not guilty, it would have no chance.
So this is before the verdict actually came in. Will we know what the actual verdict is? We'll find that out in a minute, but let's get through all these weeds and everything. But everybody, drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you at. Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Drop your city in the chat. Say what's up in the chat.
Is it possible?
This is TMZ right here.
No, it's not. Okay. Well, then if it's not, because then RICO would have no chance. If you're not guilty, it would have no chance. Well, no, they're all part of this. They're all part of this. They're all part of course. We're angels on dancing on pinheads at that point. You could do kidnapping and arson. That was part of it. No, those are the songs. 2 of 8 of the verdict, but there's also 6. So what if they say kidnapping and arson, but not guilty on Mann Act and sex trafficking?
Are you teaching in law school?
I mean,
Are you teaching in law school?
there's 8 predicate acts. 8. I will say, I think it's exceedingly unlikely, but if it is 10 to 2 in favor of acquittal on RICO, I could see 2 jurors hanging.
It might be 10 to 2 in favor of guilt.
No, I know. What if we get just RICO guilt? What if we just get guilty on this trial on RICO and acquittal on the rest?
No, it's not possible. You're teaching law school stuff. All right. So we're just waiting for the judge to decide.
Yeah.
I'm playing this. This is before the verdict came in. So I'm playing this and more information is coming in. So this is not the verdict, but this is them in the background before they actually went live. What's up, Tabitha? Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat.
Well, if both parties are saying send it back, then send it back.
All right, so we have a few minutes here because you're going to have to email the judge. It's going to have a discussion and open floor.
So wait a minute. Hey, so what? We should do something on the shows.
Okay.
So,
We're ready to tape.
well, we got to see what the judge does.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's part of you.
We're set up for TMZ TV.
Larger, you want me to?
Well, I don't want you to. Okay. The jury has reached a verdict on 4 of the 5 counts. The one they are hung up on is racketeering. We don't know what the split is, but it's multiple jurors on both sides on racketeering. It's not 11 to 1. It's multiple jurors, and they can't reach a verdict. They came out and they said, we have
So it's not just the
verdicts
one dude.
on Cassie and Jane as it relates to the Mann Act, which is interstate transportation of sex workers, and sex trafficking, which involves force, fraud, or coercions of Cassie and Jane. We don't know what the verdicts are. We don't know whether they found him guilty on all, not guilty on all, or whether it's mixed, guilty on some, not guilty on the others. But there are four verdicts that they have, unanimous. They went back, they told the judge this. Both lawyers have
Unanimous.
agreed that they
All right, so it's 4 verdicts that are unanimous. So I want y'all to think about that. 4 counts that are unanimous. Do y'all think those are not guilty unanimous or guilty unanimous verdicts? Let me know in the chat. What do y'all think? I'm back this up because I want to make sure y'all heard that. There are 4 counts where they voted unanimously. Do you think it's guilty or not guilty unanimous? Because it's 5 counts. The count that they're hung up on, like he said, is the RICO. 4 counts are guilty. They need RICO to take his fortune. So you think it's 4 counts guilty? Okay.
Well, we got to see what the judge does.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's part of you.
We're set up for TMZ TV.
Larger, you want me to?
Well, I don't want you to. Okay. The jury has reached a verdict on 4 of the 5 counts. The one they are hung up on is racketeering. We don't know what the split is, but it's multiple jurors on both sides on racketeering. It's not 11 to 1. It's multiple jurors, and they can't reach a verdict. So they came out and they said, we have verdicts on Cassie and Jane as it relates to the Mann Act, which is interstate transportation of sex workers, and sex trafficking, which involves force, fraud, or coercions of Cassie and Jane. We don't know what the verdicts are. We don't know whether they found him guilty on all, not guilty on all, or whether it's mixed, guilty on some, not guilty on the others. But there are four verdicts that they have, unanimous. They went back, they told the judge this. Both lawyers have agreed that they want the judge to tell the jury, go back and see if you can reach some decision on racketeering, which I'm sure the judge is going to do. The judge hasn't come out and said it, but if both lawyers want that, and the judge clearly wants that, they're going to send it back. We don't know what the split is on racketeering.
Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. What's up, Dion? Hit the like button. Dion says, y'all better hit that goddamn like button. Everybody, hit the like button. Hit the like button. This is breaking news. Everybody in the chat. I said trap. Everybody in the chat, drop breaking news. Everybody in the chat, say breaking news. Say breaking news in the comments. Let's put this video out into the algorithm. Drop breaking news in the comment section. Get this video out to everybody who is interested in this.
And right now they're saying that we can't make a decision. So the judge is going to politely badger them, gently badger them to reach a verdict. And it is now 4:50 in New York. We don't know how long they'll go. I mean, I think they generally end at 5.
They're supposed to have the 5, but they are allowed to stick.
And if the judge is going to send them back, see, this is the interesting part.
Today,
that it's 10 to 5 in New York. They're supposed to break for the day at 5. But if the judge is giving them this instruction, my guess is the inertia is going to be, let's talk it out and see if we can reach a decision tonight. So I think the decision is going to come today. Either they're going to come back and say we're hopelessly deadlocked, which they could do, or people are going to sway. It's going to be odd to me that if they had 3 people that were holding out, and 9 were saying vote this way.
Facebook. I need y'all to hit the like button. I'm talking to Facebook in particular. YouTube, y'all are hitting the like button. Keep hitting the like button. Thank you. But Facebook, y'all are tripping. Facebook. Can y'all hit the like button? I see exactly who has hit the like button. Watch this. Patricia has hit the like button. Bridget hit the like button. Rebecca hit the like button. So Facebook hit the like button. Lyle, you hit the like button. Kendall, you hit the like button. Ayana hit the like button. Trevor hit the like button. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. I even know what type of likes you hit. Everybody hit the thumbs up. Nobody hit the heart. Nobody hit the laugh button. I know exactly what you hit. Gina hit the like button. Carl, Shay, let's see, Narita hit the like button. Come on, y'all. I see y'all who hit the like button. So the people in the chat, I don't see y'all names in this list. So that means y'all have not hit the like button. Ida hit the like button. Lisa, I'm telling y'all, I can see y'all names. Ida Smith. I don't want to, Carl Bledsoe. I don't want to say everybody's a whole government name, but I see you. Jasmine just hit the like button. Come on, Facebook. Come on. Jasmine just hit the like button. Nobody has hit the like button after Jasmine. Who's going to hit the like button after Jasmine? All right, Aaron hit the like button. Tasha just hit the like button. Tasha Anderson, come on. Ricky, let's go. There we go. I see everybody that hit the like button. Come on. Bumpy just hit the like button. Let's go. Come on, keep going. I appreciate y'all. Keep going. Shay just hit the like button. I said Gina already. Come on. Lisa Marie just hit the like button. Come on, keep hitting the like button, y'all. Keep hitting the like button. Get this video out to more people. You have a responsibility to get this. I can't get the video out to more people. Y'all have to get the video out to more people. The more people who hit the like button brings it to more people. I can't do that. It's up to the audience. Felicia just hit the like button. Come on, people. Let's go. Come on. Judy hit the like button. Let's go. I know. All right, Phyllis just hit the like button. James just hit the like button. All-Star Collaboration just hit the like button. Joe Cox just hit the like button. There we go. Come on. Everybody hit the like button. Let's go. And do y'all see the numbers are going higher? Because y'all are hitting the like button. The more people who hit the like button, the more people that YouTube is sending out to the algorithm. Come on, a little bit more. Let's get 5 more people, 10 more people. Let's go. Alicia hit the like button. Terrell L just hit the like button. All right, shout out to y'all. Keep hitting the like button, y'all. I appreciate y'all. All right, let's get back to this argument. This shit is crazy.
Hearing, and right now they're saying that we can't make a decision. So the judge is going to politely badger them, gently badger them to reach a verdict.
So right here, he said the judge is going to politely badger them to complete the verdict. Complete the verdict. All right. So for those who are just coming in, this is breaking news. What is happening? I can see the likes. Yes, I can see the people who hit the like button. Somebody just hit the heart button. Yes. Facebook and YouTube. What's going on, Ken? What is happening? Some of y'all are just coming in. Four counts have a unanimous decision. And remember, we talked about, let me show y'all this. Juror number 25. We got your ass.
The Diddy trial has been.
So this is a breakdown of the people that are holding up the goddamn jury trial. So right now, just want to let y'all know up front, there are 4 unanimous decisions. Let me know if it's a guilty unanimous decision or a not guilty unanimous decision. I'm going to say it's a not guilty unanimous decision. On 4 counts. No, on 4 counts. In my opinion, it's a 4-count unanimous decision of not guilty. And what's happening is the 5th count, they're trying to figure out, and they're still deliberating on, because most likely, because I don't know, most likely that last count is the RICO charge. And I broke down how much time Diddy can get with all of these charges. And I'll let y'all know again. The charges are as follows: kidnapping, arson, bribery, forced labor, sex trafficking, witness tampering, and drug distribution. Drug distribution, a no. Trafficking, a no. These are the unanimous decisions that I think, because I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay. So kidnapping, no. Arson, no. And when I say no, I mean not guilty. Let me just say not guilty. Kidnapping, not guilty. Arson, not guilty. Bribery, not guilty. Forced labor, that could be part of the RICO. Sex trafficking, see, the thing about it is, it's 8, but it's only 5 because one of these have more than 1 count. All right. So I think the RICO involves forced labor and sex trafficking and witness tampering, possibly. All right. So the 4 assumed not guilty charges, in my opinion, are arson, bribery. Well, bribery might be a part of the RICO too. So kidnapping, arson, and the drug distribution. So the thing that they're hung up on is most likely the RICO. And the RICO involves multiple things. But let's find out who the hell is holding this whole trial up. Check this out.
A breakdown of the jurors in the Diddy trial has been released. So let's take a look. There's 8 men, 4 women, ages ranging from 31 to 74. See number 5, who is elected as the foreperson, is a 31-year-old white male who works as an investment analyst. And right beneath him is juror number 25, who was supposedly causing some problems yesterday. He's a 51-year-old white male who is a scientist and has a PhD in molecular biology. Jumping a few down, the alternate that replaced juror number 6 is a 57-year-old white male who's a mechanical engineer. Everyone on the jury seems to have a college degree, with the alternate having a master's and the juror that was causing trouble yesterday having a PhD. There are 7 white jurors, 3 black jurors, 1 Latina juror, and 1 Indian American juror. Jury deliberations are fully underway again today for day 2. And the jury just sent another note to the judge. So let me know, now that you know the breakdown of occupation, race, gender, age, education, does that influence your decision as to how you think the jury will sway?
All right. So let me let y'all know how we got here for the people who just came on in. This is a lot of shit coming in.
Has reached a verdict in the high-profile Sean Diddy Combs trial. The rapper faces charges of racketeering, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If convicted, he...
Hold on. Let me write those down. Hold on.
The jury has reached a verdict in the high-profile Sean Diddy Combs trial. The rapper faces charges of racketeering, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If convicted, he could face life in prison. So let's go right now to Fox News national correspondent CB Cotton, who's outside the courthouse. CB.
Hey, Will, yeah, this 2-month-long trial, which included nearly 7 weeks of witness testimony, has gotten us to this point. Just before 4:30 this afternoon, local time, jurors came back with a note. And we've just learned that jurors say they are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy, but they have reached a consensus.
So just like I said, the thing that they're hung up on is count 1, racketeering and conspiracy. I'm just getting my notes together so I can make sure I can get straight facts. And conspiracy. So conspiracy is going to have a lot. NG means not guilty. Brene says, what does NG means? People are saying NG for not guilty. So conspiracy is...
Just before 4:30 this afternoon, local time, jurors came back with a note. And we've just learned that jurors say they are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy, but they have reached a consensus on counts 3.
Okay, hold on. Just make sure. Counts 3, 4.
4 on count 2, 3.
Okay, 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, and 4. 2, 3, 4.
4 and 5.
And 5. 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay. All right. I just want to make sure I'm correct in everything that I'm saying. And I have been correct thus far. I said the first count is the RICO, that is the problem, and the other 4 are unanimous decisions.
Right now, we've learned from inside the courtroom, the defense wants the jury to keep deliberating and does not want to take a partial verdict. We're waiting to see how prosecutors will respond to this major update from here in the ongoing federal sex trafficking trial. But right now, we've learned jurors are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy. It is the most serious charge in this case. If jurors were to find Diddy guilty of that charge, it would be a sentence of life in prison.
Tonight, we are coming on the air yet again with breaking news, this time from that bombshell trial in New York, with the jury in Diddy's sex trafficking trial apparently reaching a partial verdict in just the last couple of minutes. Notice we said partial verdict. This is on counts 2 through 5, but not count 1. As the judge, here's what's happening inside the courthouse you're looking at now. The judge is considering what the next move should be here, right? Now that there is a verdict on 4 of the 5 counts Diddy is facing. Again, a live look there outside court.
All right, big news right now in Diddy's case. The jury have reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5, but were not able to come to a decision on count 1, which is the racketeering charge. They wrote this in a note to the judge on Tuesday around 4 p.m. in the second day of deliberations. The jury said in the note that they're unpersuadable on count 1 on both sides. The prosecution says that the jury should get an Allen charge, which is a direction to keep going until they come to a unanimous decision. The defense said they wanted the jury to continue deliberating as well. The 12 jurors are expected to come back tomorrow, where we'll likely learn Diddy's fate.
She's probably gonna say the same thing, but
Exactly.
she may say the same thing, but I'm just trying to see what I just ran into this. So she may say the same thing.
Information coming in right now. I want to read you exactly the note from Alice Gaynor of WCBS is in the courtroom. She said, "We have reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, 5, unable on count 1. That is that racketeering conspiracy." Again, this is what the note said. And it also said, have jurors with unpersuadable opinions. That they have jurors with unpersuadable opinions. Another note just came in from Alice Gaynor, and she said that the prosecution wants them to continue to deliberate. Said modified Allen charge, putting together a proposal. Defense says it's our request you tell the jury to keep deliberating. We will not take the partial verdict. Only been deliberating a day and a half. Don't think we need modified Allen charge. Tell them, receive their note. Judge says, do you request I bring jury out to provide instruction? Defense says, yes, bring them out. This is happening in real time.
All right, hold on, y'all. Y'all gotta watch this. Hold on. This is good. This is good. I don't want to just play that on my phone. I gotta give this to you because there's more stuff to it. All right, hold on. Let me send this to my computer. This is more information right here. I didn't know this. Shit, this is a lot. All right, hold on. Let me send this to my computer. All right, hold on a second. Breaking news is coming right now, and I'm gonna play the rest of this right here.
Force, fraud, or coercions of Cassie and Jay. We don't know what the verdicts are. We don't know whether they found him guilty on all, not guilty on all, or whether it's mixed. Guilty on some, not guilty on the others. But there are four verdicts that they told the judge this. Both lawyers have agreed that they want the judge to tell the jury, go back and see if you can reach some decision on racketeering, which I'm sure the judge is going to do. The judge hasn't come out and said it, but if both lawyers want that, and the judge clearly wants that, they're going to send it back. We don't know what the split is.
All right, hold on a second. This is the video that I was just playing. I wanted y'all to see it. What is happening? Is it not working?
Coming in right now, I want to read you exactly the note from Alice Gaynor. WCBS is in the courtroom. She said, we have reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, 5, unable on count 1. That is that racketeering conspiracy. Again, this is what the note said. And it also said, have jurors with unpersuadable opinions, that they have jurors with unpersuadable opinions. Another note just came in from Alice Gaynor, and she said that the prosecution wants them to continue to deliberate. Says modified Allen charge, putting together a proposal. Defense says it's our request you tell the jury to keep deliberating. We will not take the partial verdict. Only been deliberating a day and a half. Don't think we need modified Allen charge. Tell them, receive their note. Judge says, do you request I bring jury out to provide instruction? Defense says, yes, bring them out. This is happening.
So if the defense is the main person talking, what do you think that means? If the defense is the main people talking, what do you think that means? That means it's a unanimous decision of not guilty. And right now, what this looks like is the defense is like, oh shit, keep going, keep going, keep going, keep going. They like this because if it was a unanimous guilty plea, they would be like, oh shit, I'm about to lose my job. I'm about to, you know what I'm saying? This right here is going to be like an OJ case. If it doesn't fit, you must acquit. Diddy is coming home, y'all. And sadly, I told y'all. I don't want to be writing this stuff because I want Diddy to go to prison, but I don't even feel right about saying I want Diddy to go to prison because now Diddy's about to get out. Diddy's gonna kill all of us. Diddy is about to kill all of us. So, yeah, free Diddy. I don't want to die. Oh my God. Diddy's about to get released. For those of you who are just coming in, the verdict is in. We've been talking about it. And to a certain degree, because we don't know, we're speculating there is an assumed unanimous decision for 4 of the 5 counts. Is count 2, 3, 4, and 5 not guilty. And this right here is unofficial news. Okay. But from all of the context that I've gotten, it's 4 counts out of 5 not guilty, which means all of us are going to suffer who've been talking shit about Diddy. This nigga getting out. So earlier, I want y'all to give me my flowers for a second. Earlier, 2 days ago, 5 days ago, something like that, I literally said that Diddy, I made a whole live stream. I literally said Diddy is going to do 1 year served, time served, 1 year in anger management, and 1 year in drug rehab. I literally said that. And the way it's looking, because what I said, and is a possibility that the government would have did better if they would have listened to me. But I said for the government to give Diddy a plea deal right at the last second and say, here's 1 year, 1 year, 1 year, 1 year time served, 1 year in drug rehab, and 1 year anger management, and 5 years probation. Looks like they didn't take it. I mean, it was in my head, so they didn't take it because they didn't hear me say it. But looks like Diddy's about to get off. They're presently deliberating on the first count, which is what is it? Racketeering and conspiracy. Let's keep watching.
In real time, 55-year-old Sean Combs, as you know by now, is facing up to life in prison on that racketeering conspiracy charge. He's also charged with 2 counts of sex trafficking for the sex trafficking.
Dion said, "I'm buying baby oil. Diddy's coming home."
Of his former ex-girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, and a woman who went by the pseudonym of Jane. There is also account for transportation to engage in prostitution. But again, right now, all that we know, according to this note, is that they have reached a verdict on all of the counts except for 1. It is unclear what will happen next. I'm literally reading these notes as they're happening. The judge said that there are 3 options. First, the defense's proposal jury should keep at it, some version of the Allen charge, and that at some point case law indicates the court should advise them their ability to have partial verdicts, but I don't think we're at that stage yet. So that's where we are. It looks like they have reached a verdict again on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5.
And real quick, everybody watching, please hit the like button. Everybody watching, please hit the like button. We got 1,400 people watching. Can we get 1,400 likes or at least 1,200 likes? Can we do that, please? I know y'all just came in here, and thank y'all for being here. And make sure to subscribe to my channel. Moderators, can you tell everybody to subscribe to the channel? Brown Sugar, who else is in here? Boss Lady Mo, Carly, can y'all spam the chat with hit the like button, buy my card game, all that stuff? Can y'all do that for me? Dion, spam the chat with subscribe to this channel. Talk to the people in the chat. You already know who you're not used to seeing. Tell them to subscribe to the channel or ask them, have you subscribed to the channel? Come on, y'all. Y'all be my salespeople. There you go. There we go, Brown Sugar. Come on, moderators. Where my mods at? If you haven't subscribed, please do so. Get the notification bell. Hit the notification bell to be. Let's go. Felicia said, poor Justin Bieber. He ain't getting his justice. Thank you, Lisa. Come on, y'all. Hit the like button. Where my likes at, y'all? Moderators, come on, y'all. Where are all my likes? What are likes at now? We need to be at 1,400 likes. And I know we're not there, but we need to at least get a little closer to 1,400 or as close as we possibly can. And I just want to let y'all know, to the people who has hit the like button, you are the reason why all these folks are in here. So I'll say it again. I want to thank all the people who hit the like button 10 minutes ago. Because you hit the like button all at the same time, we now got 1,400 people. We don't went from what? 300 people to 1,400 people in 10 freaking minutes simply because y'all hit the like button. All right, come on, y'all. We got to get the likes up. Please get the likes up.
They're saying they're unable to reach it right now on count 1, racketeering conspiracy, the most serious, that says that Combs led a criminal enterprise and that he committed at least 2 predicate acts. There are 8 that the jurors will see. We have a shot of the verdict sheet, but these are some of the crimes. If jurors find that just 2 within the racketeering, that would be a not guilty. So we'll, of course, continue to bring you the very latest, but this is happening as we speak. It almost feels like as the rain was coming down, we're getting all of this information. It was sunshine about 20 minutes ago. So we'll see what happens, but that is the very latest here from the courthouse in New York.
All right, so let's get back to TMZ.
Hearing, and right now they're saying that we can't make a decision. So the judge for appeal.
No, it's not. Okay.
Well, then if it's not,
And for those who don't know, this is TMZ. This is TMZ talking amongst each other.
Because then RICO would have no chance. If you're not guilty on four, it would have no chance.
well, no, they're all part of this. They're all part of this. They're all part of course.
We're angels on dancing on pinheads at that point. You could do kidnapping and arson.
That was part of
No, that's what those are the strongest. No, but not with the not guilty verdict on all underlying.
Hold on a second. Look, sex trafficking and manhandling are also predicate acts. They are 2 of the 8 of the predicate acts, but there's also 6.
So what if they say kidnapping and arson, but not guilty on manhandling and sex trafficking?
Are you teaching law school?
What do you mean?
Are you teaching law school?
There's 8 predicate acts. I will say, I think it's exceedingly unlikely, but if it is 10 to 2 in favor of acquittal on RICO, I could see 2 jurors hanging.
It might be 10 to 2 in favor of guilt.
No, I know.
What if we get just RICO guilt?
What if we just get this trial on RICO and acquittal on the rest?
No, it's not possible. You're teaching law school stuff.
All right.
So we're just waiting for the judge to decide.
Yeah.
Well, if both parties are saying send it back, they're going to send it back.
All right, so we have a few minutes here because you're going to have to email the judge. Joe's going to have a discussion and open floor.
So wait a minute. Hey, so what? We should do something on the shows.
Okay.
So,
We're ready to tape.
well, we got to see what the judge does.
Yeah.
Okay, so here's Harvey. Do you want
We're
me to
set
tell
up for
people what's going on?
TMZ TV.
Ridlar, do you want me to?
Well, I don't want you to. Okay. The jury has reached a verdict on 4 of the 5 counts. The one they are hung up on is racketeering. We don't know what the split is, but it's multiple jurors on both sides on racketeering.
Y'all, I give up. I give up. I give up. I give up. Diddy won. Diddy won. We might as well just get the baby oil ready. Everybody drop baby oil emojis in the chat, y'all. Everybody drop baby oil emojis in the chat. It's over. Diddy is coming home. Diddy, all the work we've done is for nothing. Everybody drop baby oil emojis in the chat. Diddy's coming home. From now on, you buy a card game. For those who don't know, I have card games for sale. And guess what? You get a free bottle of baby oil when you buy a card game. Let's do it. Let's welcome Diddy home. Baby oil gang is over. Everybody drop baby oil emojis in the chat. They look like this. They pink. Shout out to Brown Sugar. Drop baby oil emojis in the chat. Or do they look like this? Yeah. Everybody drop baby oil emojis in the chat. It's over, y'all. It's over. All the work we've done to put this man under the jail. I don't say it. Fuck his mama. I don't say it. Fuck his kid. I'm dead. I ain't gonna be able to sleep at night. Everybody drop baby oil emojis in the chat or lotion emojis, whatever y'all got. I'm gonna pour baby oil out for You know what, man? Fuck it, man. Shout out to Diddy, man. Baby oil. Shout out. Pour baby oil out for Diddy. Pour it out. Pour out your baby oil for Diddy. It's over. It's over, y'all. Pour out your baby oil. Grab your baby oil and just pour it out. This is for my homies. It's over, y'all. Because we are gonna be dead. All the people talking shit about Diddy, all of us are gonna be dead. So it's over. It's over. It's over.
It's not 11
so mad.
It's multiple jurors, and they can't reach a verdict. So they came out and they said, we have verdicts on Cassie and Jane as it relates to the Mann Act, which is interstate transportation of sex workers, and sex trafficking, which involves force, fraud, or coercion with Cassie and Jane. We don't know what the verdicts are. We don't know whether they found him guilty on all, not guilty on all, or whether it's mixed, guilty on some, not guilty on the others. But there are four verdicts that they have, unanimous. They went back, they told the judge this. Both lawyers have agreed that they want the judge to tell the jury, go back and see if you can reach some decision on racketeering, which I'm sure the judge is going to do. But the judge hasn't come out and said it. But if both lawyers want that, and the judge clearly wants that, they're going to send it back. We don't know what the split is on racketeering. And right now they're saying that we can't make a decision. So the judge is going to politely badger them, gently badger them.
Somebody asked a good question. Or Carly asked a good question. Carly said, why are you so certain? Explain. The reason why I'm certain Diddy is going home is because people naturally follow the crowd of people. Okay. So people operate, we have a sheep mentality. We have a herd mentality, right? So if the whole herd is saying not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, the only thing that is in everybody's brain right now is not guilty, not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. So the only thing that they're going to really be programmed to put on the paper is not guilty, because 12 people, all 12 said not guilty, not guilty, not guilty. So they're already pre-programmed to say not guilty on the next thing, on count number one. All they really need is clarity, and then boom, not guilty. And that's just my opinion, So that's what I'm saying, man. Just pour out your baby oil, y'all. Pour out your baby oil. It's over. It's over. Let me give me some baby oil. Pour on some baby oil, man. It's over, man. Get oiled up, because this is over. It is over. This nigga is coming home. I'm not happy. I'm sad. But hey.
To reach a verdict, and it is now 4:50 in New York. We don't know how long they'll go. I mean, I think they generally end at 5.
They're supposed to end at 5, but they are allowed to sit.
And if the judge is going to send them back, see, this is the interesting part. Today, that it's 10 to 5 in New York. They're supposed to break for the day at 5. But if the judge is giving them this instruction, my guess is the inertia is going to be, let's talk it out and see if we can reach a decision tonight. So I think the decision is going to come today. Either they're going to come back and say we're hopelessly deadlocked, which they could do, or people are going to sweat. It's going to be odd to me.
And he just used the word inertia, which means momentum. The momentum is already swaying towards not guilty, because he just got a unanimous decision of not guilty. And how do we know it's not guilty? I'll show y'all in a minute.
That if they had 3 people that were holding out, a 9 were saying vote this way. I don't see how all 3 of them say, oh, we want to go home, we'll just convict them on racketeering and find them not guilty. I don't see it. So I think it's unlikely they're going to reach a decision on racketeering, but I don't know. But I do feel like they're going to come back at some point later today and either say, we reached a verdict.
He said later today. So he actually thinks the entire case is about to be over later today. So apparently they're not home. They're still deliberating because the judge told them to go back in and finish deliberating. Because the thing about it is, these people don't want to come back to work tomorrow or come back to the jury and do all this shit tomorrow. They would rather just stay until, I don't know, probably 8, 9 o'clock, and then just come up with a deliberate verdict so they can go home, and now they can stay home. So according to what he just said, they're probably going to come up with the rest of the verdict today. And right now it's 6:55.
Cannot reach a verdict. And at that point, the judge is just going to accept it.
Well, then what happens after he accepts that?
Then the judge says that they're hung on count 1 and they read the verdict on counts 2.
Shout out to the Diamond Stripper Network. Thank you. Flint, Michigan is in the building. Y'all, get your baby oil out, y'all. Get your baby oil out. It's over. So, real quick, for every card game I sell, you get a free bottle of baby oil. Buy while supplies last. Let's do a quick commercial break, and we'll get back into this. I got some more videos coming in because this is breaking news. So all kinds of shit is coming in all at once. So hold on, where's the freaking commercial? What is happening? Oh, here we go. So we're gonna come right back. Quick commercial break. Everybody hit the like button. Quick commercial break.
How about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun.
Some of y'all don't know I sell card games, so check this out.
Hey, how about we meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game? We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend, a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna
really
get wore out.
Durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
All right, so to the new people, make sure to 1, subscribe to the channel, 2, hit the like button, because the reason why you are here is because my people in here all hit the like button all at the same time, and next thing you know, you got shown this video. So shout out to y'all. Thank y'all for being here. Unconventional one, where you been? I ain't seen you in a minute. So hit the like button and drop your city in the chat to the new people. So all the new people watching, drop your city in the chat. Let me know where you are at. Where do you reside right now? Where you from? Drop your city in the chat. We just got a whole bunch of people in here. Shout out to y'all. Make sure to hit the subscribe button. And we got some more information right here because all this shit is coming in all at one time. Let's see.
This courthouse, I just made my way from inside the courthouse, and we were watching because we heard that there was a note. So we were watching to.
This is an hour ago.
Brian Steele, his defense counsel, was doing most of the talking. This was the most negative body language we have seen from Sean Diddy Combs since this trial began.
Negative body language.
Down, his hand in his head. He was in disbelief. Now, what we then found out, which is what the note ended up saying, is that
Hold on. Somebody said, "What's wrong?" What? They said, my title is clickbait. A verdict is in. 4 verdicts are in. What are you talking about? So for any of you who think there was not a verdict, 4 verdicts are officially in. What are you talking about? 4 verdicts are officially in. They're waiting on the 5th verdict. So I don't know what you're talking about. She literally said it right here. 4 verdicts are in. Verdicts are in.
Cassie Ventura and a woman who went by the pseudonym of Jane. There is also account for transportation to engage in prostitution. But again, right now, all that we know, according to this note, is that they have reached a verdict on.
You heard it. They reached a verdict. So what the hell are you talking about? They reached a verdict. I literally said in my thumbnail that a verdict has been reached. What the hell is clickbait? What are you talking about? A verdict is in. Do you want to hear it again?
Transportation to engage in prostitution. But again, right now, all that we know, according to this note, is that they have reached a verdict on all of the counts except for one. It is unclear what will happen next. I'm literally reading these notes as they're happening. The judge said that there are 3 options. First, the defense's proposal, jury should keep at it. Some version of the Allen charge, and that at some point case law indicates the court should advise them their ability to have partial verdicts, but I don't think we're at that stage yet. So that's where we are. It looks like they have reached a verdict again on counts 2.
What's up? Hold on. What's up, Marie Posa? Mary Posa or Marie Posa? What's going on? I see you. How you doing?
3, 4, and 5, but they're saying they're unable to reach it right now.
Hold on, what'd she say?
Verdict again on counts 2 that stage.
What?
So that's where we are. It looks like they have reached a verdict again on counts 2.
Oh, so they reached a verdict, right? Huh? They reached 4 verdicts, huh? Should I have put 4 in my thumbnail? Because they reached 4 verdicts, not just 1, 4.
3, 4, and 5, but they're saying they're unable to reach it right now on count 1, racketeering conspiracy, the most serious, that says that Combs led a criminal enterprise and that he committed at least 2 predicate acts. There are 8 that the jurors will see. We have a shot of the verdict sheet, but these are some of the crimes. If jurors find that just 2 within the racketeering, that would be a not guilty. So we'll, of course, continue to bring you the very latest, but this is happening as we speak. It almost feels like as the rain was coming down, we're getting all of this information. It was sunshine about 20 minutes ago. So we'll see
And then it started raining. That's crazy.
What happens, but that is the very latest here from the courthouse in New York.
All right, so I'm gonna share my screen. Where's the other video? Hold on, y'all. I got something else. Where is it? I just had it. I hear this. Hold on a second. True crime. Where's true? Hold on a second. They're not live? Hold on, y'all. I just seen something. I'm looking for something. Nope, I'm not gonna play that. Hold on, y'all. I was just about to play something and I would have got screwed over. So for everybody who just came in, what is actually happening is the Diddy verdict is officially in. And half of us are thinking it's a unanimous guilty verdict. And the other half of us are saying it is a unanimous not guilty verdict. So my opinion is, I think Diddy is going to have a problem with this last verdict, but the 4 in question is not guilty. And that's my opinion. I might be wrong, but I just brought out the baby oil just in case, because all of us who have been talking shit about Diddy is crazy enough, egotistical enough to find all of our asses. So I'm pouring out baby oil either for Diddy to come home or for Diddy ass to be gone forever. So if you got baby oil, pour out your baby oil for Diddy, because he's either about to go to prison for life or we gonna lose our lives. One of the two is gonna happen in the next, I don't know, probably 30 minutes to an hour, because the jury is now still deliberating right now. So at any minute, at any moment, the jury is going, because what is happening specifically is the judge is like, okay, since y'all are almost there, stay there. And the defense, this is the reason why I think is a not guilty verdict. The defense, they're saying, keep going, keep going, keep going. He told the judge, keep him in there. Don't let them go home. So according to everything I've seen, the jury is still deliberating as we speak. So at any moment, they can turn around and say, because we don't know if it's guilty or not guilty. We just know that is a unanimous decision on 4 counts. And in my opinion, the only way they're going to have a unanimous decision is for it to be not guilty. Because I can't see them having a unanimous decision on bullshit charges. Sorry. The RICO is a real charge. The bribery may actually be a real charge too, because, but at the end of the day, this kind of like what happens in court. They'll just get rid of, sometimes the defense, the prosecution will throw out charges and then just push this one charge. But in a lot of times, the people aren't necessarily guilty of all the counts. They're usually guilty of 2 counts or something like that. So, man, oh man, oh man.
Has reached a verdict in the high-profile Sean Diddy Combs trial. The rapper faces charges of racketeering, 2 counts of sex trafficking, and 2 counts of transportation to engage in prostitution. If convicted, he could face life in prison. So let's go right now to Fox News national correspondent CB Cotton, who's outside the courthouse. CB.
Hey, Will, yeah, this 2-month-long trial, which included nearly 7 weeks of witness testimony, has gotten us to this point. Just before 4:30 this afternoon, local time, jurors came back with a note. And we've just learned that jurors say they are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy, but they have reached a consensus on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. Right now, we've learned from inside the courtroom the defense wants the jury to keep deliberating and does not want to take a partial verdict. We're waiting to see how prosecutors will respond to this major update from here in the ongoing federal sex trafficking trial. But right now, we've learned jurors are unable to reach a verdict on count 1, racketeering conspiracy. It is the most serious charge in this case. If jurors were to find Diddy guilty of that charge, it would be a sentence of life in prison.
Tonight, we are coming on the air yet again with breaking news, this time from that bombshell trial in New York.
And Inner City Press is saying Combs and his lawyers looked very concerned. So it might be a unanimous guilty charge. So this just came in. Combs and his lawyers looked very concerned at the note. While some say it could be a guilty verdict only as to guilt, it can mean guilty only as to Cassie, or even only one of the 2 counts related to her. 4 guilties seem more likely. This is just coming in on Twitter, Inner City Press. But with an additional day or 2, will the jurors reach unanimously on the RICO charges as well? Many years in prison for Combs ride on the answer, unless, of course, there is a pardon. Watch this platform. So, according to Inner City Press, he is saying is a unanimous guilty plea. Guilty verdict. I'm thinking is a unanimous not guilty verdict. All right, so somebody said they had some information. I just dropped the link in the chat for anybody watching. Anybody can come up, just show your face. So are there any lawyers in here? Or because somebody just said, let me help you. So is there a lawyer in the chat? I would love to bring you up. So nobody knows whether it's guilty or innocent, because instead of them releasing the verdict, they want to wait for all 5 to be done. So 4 verdicts are in. This is not clickbait. Okay. 4 verdicts are in. So the verdict is in. It's just one verdict that is not in. So I'm not just blowing smoke up y'all asses. I don't do that. So if anybody wants to come up and share your opinion, I would love for y'all to come up. I'll drop the link again just in case it gets lost in the chat. But I just dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. So right now, as we speak, 4 verdicts are in. We don't know what the verdict is. But according to Inner City Press on Twitter, he thinks the verdict is guilty, 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 guilty. So he may actually get let's see. Let's see if we can Google this. Let's see if we can Google this. All right, this will be interesting. All right, so let's see. Let's see, hold on. If Diddy is guilty on all counts and innocent on the RICO count, how much time would Diddy get? Let's see. If Sean Puffy Combs is found guilty on all counts except RICO charges, his potential sentence would depend on the specific charges and their corresponding penalties. While the RICO charge carries a potential life sentence, other charges like S trafficking and transportation for prostitution carry significant penalties as well. All right, Joshua, can you put a shirt on? I'm not putting I'm not bringing you up. You ain't got no damn shirt on, man. Come on, bro. Like, what the hell? This ain't blank hub. What the hell? This nigga sitting in his bed with his shirt off. Are you crazy? All right, thank you. What the hell?
Oh, no, man, I'm in bed right now. But I've been watching the case over the internet, right? I've been watching the news too, right?
Wait. So I just want you to think about the context for a second. Okay. We talk about a Diddy case. I'm over here pouring out baby oil, and your ass is sitting in the bed with no shirt on. Are you crazy?
Oh, no, I'm dressed, man. I'm dressed.
Okay. Go ahead, bro.
No, I mean, I've been watching the news, right? So they saying that they fighting over the RICO charge, right?
Mm-hmm.
They said the RICO charge, you need 2 predicate acts. So they only need the Mann Act, that's interstate trafficking of prostitutes, I think, right?
The transportation.
Drug trafficking. That's all they need for the RICO, right? They just asked the judge what actually counts as distribution, right? So they're fighting on whether or not they're going to hit them with the drug distribution and the interstate transportation of prostitutes. Once they got 2 counts, they got a RICO. He get the RICO, he get in life. If he get the Interstate Man Act that they hit Jack Johnson with back in 1920, he got 0 to 10, but he got 2 counts of that. I think he got 2 counts. Now I think it's like 4 counts, right? It's I don't know, honestly, I don't know all the counts yet, but they only need 2 predicate acts, they call it, for the RICO. So if they get 2 predicate acts, then it's guilty for the RICO. So he's fighting over the RICO charge now. So he has at least 1 count guilty. I'm not sure if it's all. Listen, it's definitely not all 4, because if it was all 4, that's a RICO. It's only 1 so far. So they're trying to get 1 more.
Wait. We have 4 counts of a unanimous decision, whether it's guilty or not guilty. We don't know that. Are you saying there's 4 counts within the RICO?
So the RICO is based on the other 4 counts. If they can't prove 2 of those counts, you don't have a RICO. If it's just 1 count, that's not. They don't call it a RICO. They saying that you need 2 predicate acts for it to be a RICO. So all they need is just 2 counts.
Acts. So RICO isn't a charge; is a mixture of the charges.
So it's like an enterprise. It's like a crime enterprise. It's like the mafia. All right. So you might have murder involved. You might have.
Try not to say anything crazy.
Okay. All right. Yeah. All right. So you might have distribution
deletion
involved.
Yeah. Deletion.
You might have homicide. That's not a bad word, is it? Homicide. No, you might have homicide involved. You can have extortion. You can have bribery, but it needs 2 predicate acts. You can look it up. I'm not a lawyer, but I've been watching the news.
So let me ask you this. Because I got kidnapping, arson, bribery, forced labor, trafficking, witness tampering. Is all of that the RICO?
So they took out 3 counts. So the prosecutors.
They took out attempted kidnapping and attempted arson, but arson and kidnapping is still in there. So what I'm trying to get an understanding on with the RICO in particular is the RICO kidnapping, arson, bribery, forced labor, and trafficking. Is that like what the RICO is?
Yeah, like RICO can involve any type of crime, as long as it's like an enterprise that's involved with the crime, that's a RICO. So you might have like a mafia organization where they do extortion, they do bribery, they do homicide, they do drug trafficking. So if you get 2 counts, 2 predicate acts, then the RICO is guilty. That's all they need is 2 predicate acts. So So one lawyer on YouTube said that they asked the judge what exactly is drug distribution. I'm not sure the exact situation that they had. I'm not sure the exact situation, but they was fighting over. Right now, the jury's fighting over whether.
Well, I can explain that part. Really, I can just play the video. Hold on, right here. Where is it? All right. So I'm going to show y'all forced labor, and then I'm going to show y'all the other part right here. So let's play this.
More questions in Diddy's trial, and it is getting worse and worse. So now they are asking for the transcripts from Cassie and for Daniel Phillips. Now this is very big, so let me break this down. So they specifically are asking about the Canes incident when it comes to Cassie. Now this is when she was allegedly forced to do the freak off after Diddy threatened to release the videotapes of her. Daniel Phillips is the Gretz worker who heard Diddy slap Cassie in the other room when they were about to do a freak off.
So right there, that is enough context to show forced labor.
And she had to come out there after being attacked and do the freak off anyway. They also asked about the Intercontinental Hotel incident. So it looks like they.
And that is bribery. So those are the potential 2 counts that would cause a RICO, I guess.
They are working on the Gretz trafficking charges with Cassie, as well as the bribery charge from the Intercontinental Hotel. And for the Daniel Phillips guy to say that he heard Diddy slap Cassie and then she came out and did that freak off after she did not want to do it could be very damaging.
Go ahead.
All right. So I'm not sure if he's guilty on that one. Because if they got the 2 counts, they said that they decided the 4 counts already, right? The 4 counts that they already decided, like, as a consensus, right? So if they have that, then the RICO is an easy decision to make now because you already got the predicate acts. So now it's like, see, I don't really understand why they're still debating the RICO if they already have more than 1 predicate act. they already have more than one predicate act, then that's already the RICO. So it might be some type of debate going on, but I'm not understanding how you got 4 counts already decided and you can't decide on the RICO. So they can
Well,
say,
because in my opinion, they ready to go home, right? And earlier, juror number 25 was acting up, and he was like, yo, we need more information on the, hold on, let me play this. She talks about it right here.
Jurors in the Diddy trial has been released. So let's take a look. There's 8 men, 4 women, ages ranging from 31 to 74. See number 5, who is elected as the foreperson, is a 31-year-old white male who works as an investment analyst. And right beneath him is juror number 25, who was supposedly causing some problems yesterday. He's a 51-year-old white male who is a scientist and has a PhD in molecular biology.
So somebody that's a scientist with a degree in molecular biology, he sounds like he's smarter and not dumber. So I don't think he's just like, yo, Diddy did it or Diddy didn't do it. I think he's just like, yo, I need y'all to calm down because this is somebody's life and let's take our time because all y'all trying to just go home. So that's what it sounds like. So he's trying to probably trying to slow everybody down so we can make sure we, do this in a meticulous fashion. Let me play this also.
Here's what's happening in the Diddy trial today. So far, jurors are back to deliberating after having sent the judge 2 notes yesterday. So I told you guys yesterday.
So these are the 2 notes that you was talking about right here.
One note was regarding a juror that could not follow the judge's instructions.
And that's the astronaut dude.
He sent a note back saying it's your obligation to follow his instructions on the law. Towards the end of the day yesterday, they sent another note to the judge asking a question about distribution of controlled substances. And the judge said he would answer that this morning.
So the question was, if somebody, like if me and you are hanging out and I say, yo, you want some perks or whatever? And you're like, yeah, I'll take one. Is that considered distribution, right? So that's kind of like what she's saying.
In the judge's response, he refers them to page 37, lines 1 through 3 of jury charge. The word distribution means actual, constructive, or attempted transfer. To distribute simply means to deliver, to pass over, or to hand over something to another person, or to cause it to be delivered, passed on, handed over to another. Distribution does not require sale. And they specifically asked, if someone asks for an illegal substance and someone hands it over to them, is that considered distribution? And as I just read, I would say yes. And this is one of the acts that falls under the RICO charge. Y'all know I'm watching this case.
Okay, so I get it now. So she says certain acts fall under the RICO. So you might have counts that don't fall under the RICO. So one of the so basically they're trying to get another count. So you need 2 counts for RICO. So they're trying to get one more count, and that might be the count right there for the RICO.
Yeah,
so
because the distribution is very weak in itself because the little white guy only got caught with 0.7 grams of whatever. I don't know what he had. I think it was pink cocaine or whatever. But that in itself is a weak charge. But if him having it for Diddy for the expectation of distributing it, and he works for Diddy and he's trafficking drugs, even though it's 0.7 ounces, that would be a count for the RICO because then it's conspiracy.
Right.
You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's not looking too good for him. I hope he don't get the RICO. I mean, I don't got no dog in the fight, but I don't want him to see him get the RICO. That's like, he ain't never gonna come home after that.
I don't know if you know this, but I got charged with distribution.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Was it federal or was it state?
It was federal. I sell card games and I distribute my card games all over the country and they caught me. So yeah, I got a RICO case also. And if anybody else wants to buy my card games, the link is in the chat, and the link is also under this video. So yeah, like
okay,
y'all buy my card game. Y'all buy my card games so I can bail myself out of jail when they catch me, because they caught me, y'all. So everybody watching, if I'm already going down, I might as well go down with a fight. So I need it's 1,600 people in here. I need everybody watching to click the link that is in the chat and buy one of my card games, because I already got caught distributing my card games. So I need bail money right now because I'm already screwed. So I might as well go all the way out. So buy my Diva Discussions card game or my mother-daughter card game, or you can buy both of them together. The link is in the chat. Huh?
I said, I respect the hustle, man. I respect the hustle.
Yeah, man. I'm about to go to jail and everything, man. So y'all need to buy these card games, bro. Like, you gonna buy a card game? You okay with me just going to prison? Like, you ain't gonna help me? Like, I gotta pay for a lawyer and everything, bro. You don't care?
No, I'll support.
All right, thank you. Come on, y'all. Everybody watching, buy a card game. Cause like, I gotta pay court fees, and y'all want me to just go to prison? Like, I gotta pay for a lawyer, y'all. So buy my Diva Discussions card game. So yeah, I understand how distribution can work, man, because they got me. But yeah, man, do you think Diddy is going to go to jail, or do you think Diddy is going to go home?
Okay, I was watching it was a judge talking, and he was saying that the judge might not like Diddy, so he might get a charge where it's like 0 to 10 years, but he might just give him 10 because he don't like him because he was beating on Cassie, all the witnesses, it's kind of dirtied his character. So I think he's gonna get some time. I don't think he's gonna go home. I think that he's gonna get some time. Now the question is he gonna get life, or he's gonna have a chance to get out? But I don't think he could get life though. Like, he's facing life right now because they're fighting over the RICO. They haven't made a choice on the RICO yet. So if you get the RICO, then he's never gonna get out. He's probably gonna get life if you get the RICO. Because you got the RICO and you got other counts. So they said that the lowest count is like 0 to 10 years, and he got 2 of those. So that's like 20 years just on transporting prostitution. Transporting prostitutes. That's like 20 years just for those 2 counts. So
Bro,
he's gonna get some time.
There's no way in hell, even though I don't like Diddy, will I convict a man for paying for a prostitute. It's more men than women on that panel. You actually think men are going to prosecute a man for buying a prostitute?
If you follow the law,
that's why I think is unanimously not guilty.
That's possible. That's
follow
possible,
the law.
but
Buying, like, prostitution is illegal.
Right. So if it's illegal, then they have to follow the law.
No, I'm just saying. I think it's I think it's 8 dudes. That's why I think it's unanimously not guilty. Ain't no dudes unanimously saying, "Oh yeah, he needs to go to prison." All right, so Charles, you are in the back. Let me see your face. Charles All right, cool. What's going on, brother? You there?
Hey man, how you doing today?
I'm good. How you doing?
Hold on. I tell you, brother.
Hold on. Wait. Hold on. Let me play this video and I'm coming right back. So let me play this first.
Let me say what I think has been proven. The things I've heard, the testimony, the video I observed, I'm convinced that he was involved in at least 2 cases of assault and battery against women. I'm convinced that, yes, he facilitated or was an accessory and perhaps an accomplice to the explosion in the car. And to that extent, I'd have to give him a few years. And on the multiple assault and batteries against women, I'd have to give him a few more on that. If you want to sum it up, if it were a state crime, the Judge Mathis has observed the evidence and the testimony and the transcripts. What would I give him? 5 to 10?
Which is not letting him off on anything.
Not at all.
That's a tough sentence in my opinion.
I agree.
So that's what Mathis said. Thank you, Brown Sugar. Hold on. Shout out to Brown Sugar. Thank you for the super chat. For Diddy hideout fund for the nearest state motel. $5 for a motel is crazy. Thank you for the super chat. All right, so Charles, what is your thoughts on all this?
I'm gonna say this, brother, and I'm hoping that once I say what I got to say, you break it apart and tear it apart to help me understand what's really going on here. You know, Diddy started out putting shows together. He wasn't a bad person. He had the ambition to do what he was doing. He know talent from a mile away. That's one thing he know how to do. Search for talent.
Wait. He was beating women's asses when he was in college. I'm a little confused.
He was doing.
Wait. How you gonna say that's right? But you said he was a good dude.
No. I ain't saying he was.
Hold on. I don't want to interrupt you. I want to have a conversation with you because I don't want y'all to. You interrupted him. I'm just trying to get some clarity. You said he's been doing this since he was in college or young. When he was in college, he was beating up women and do you not know that or what?
No. I think you kind of misunderstand me a little bit.
Okay.
I said for him knowing talent, not beating on women. He did that. That's not the issue. The issue is that it was all right for him to beat on women of color. If this would have been Cindy, Mandy, and Amber, he'd have got the RICO charge too. They'd have thrown him under the jail. But then here we go. We got Clyde Davis don't have sexual assault charges against him since the 70s, all the way up to now. And where Clyde at? He at home. But you going to prison. This is what's going to happen to him. And then since you already got 936 bottles of baby oil, you already prepared to go. I can tell you that right now. This is what I'm talking about. I don't care nothing about what he's doing. He don't did so much to people. People have died around him, and now we sit back and call it by coincidence. Everybody don't die around him. A Heavy D, or Black Rob, all these people, his baby mother, all of a sudden she dead. Let me tell you something about his baby mother. I don't know her name, but she was in great shape to be her age.
Kim Porter.
Yes, she was in top shape. And all of a sudden she go to the hospital. She's supposed to have some flu, and then she go back home and die. See, this man ordered her casket 2 weeks before she died. Yep. And nobody says nothing. I don't care about what they do to him. I don't care if they throw him under the jail. But I'm going to tell you something. The problem didn't come when they knew he was doing all this. The problem came when he stepped on the wrong feet. That's all that was. We helped you become a billionaire, and now you're going to disgrace us and step on our feet and call us racist? We're going to let all your business in the street. That's what we're going to do. And then we're going to give you some time behind bars. Well, he ain't going to be alone. See, God will never see the inside of a jail. He ain't that kind of white man. He one of them different kind of white men. He's taking shots, $40,000 worth of shots of cognac. Them kind of white men don't go no jail. But you going. That's the way it is. Right, now you might get 5.
Hold on. Stop right here. I want to play something interesting right here. Give me a second. Hold on.
In the way that I'm pretty sure even the devil is like, ooh.
He was just signing a lot of boys. Usher, it was something you like. One or two of them, and you like.
What's up, bro?
Band groups and girl band groups because you band groups and girl.
This meeting in order to humiliate me.
He was grooming
Y'all check this out.
It's kind of like you're signing boy band groups and girl band groups because you like one or two of them and you want to see who's gonna go. It's nothing to you but a tax write-off, but you're really searching for a butt the whole time.
Do y'all think he was doing all these making of the band shows in order to look for victims? Because that's what Freddie is saying.
Yes. He said
he was doing rituals.
He said
making them walk for cheesecake. you know, like trying to humiliate them. And he was seeing who was going to take the humiliation.
He's sick. Usher got the worst out of everybody. Let me tell you something. Usher was around him, and Usher ended up in the hospital. Now, I don't need to tell you what he did to him. For you to end up in the hospital, you know he did some things for him to end up in that hospital. See, this is what I'm talking about. You know, if Diddy get out in 4 or 5 years or 6 years, ain't nobody but booty around here. Nobody booty is safe. Be on guard. Because he's sick, man. He's sick. He need to be taken back in a room with 3 old ladies that know the Bible. He need to get delivered. That's what he need to do. But he ain't going to do that because he's sick, y'all. He's sick, my brother. And he ain't going to change. Now, he'll go to prison and he'll have to fight them guys to stay off him. But then if he come out here in the street...
Wait, why would he fight them?
Because
why would he fight them off him?
The thing is, what you do in life comes back. It's like a boomerang effect. He'll go in now, and them guys will be on it.
Most likely, Diddy will be. Most likely, hold on. Diddy is gonna love being in prison because of all of the booty. I'm confused. Listen a little bit more of this. Listen.
So, he was looking for my butt, Chopper butt, everybody butt. He was just signing a lot of boys. Usher, it was something he figured out that R. Kelly figured out is we can get them away from the parents. If we could get them alone, isolated, you know, then we can get them.
I know this man well enough to call him and say, hey, I need a favor.
Yeah.
And this might have been 10, 12 years ago that I called him and say, hey, I have a family member who I want you to hire them as an intern. Yeah. And I have never talked about this publicly. And he said, yes. And they were flying around, one of the interns, Atlanta, Miami, whatever, on the jet, in the house, whatever. And then the internship stopped abruptly, like 3 or 4 months into it.
Yeah.
And I spoke to my family member, like, what happened? And they wouldn't say.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why did it end? They wouldn't say. And years later, they finally came out, and this is a male, and said that Puff had said, come home, stay the night with me, or the internship is over. And they said, absolutely not. He said, absolutely not.
And the people that are buying card games, thank y'all so much. I this printer right here. I'm shipping your card game out right now. So everybody who has bought card games on this show, I'm shipping your card games out right now. The link is in the chat. Somebody drop the link to the card game in the chat, please. The link is in the chat. Y'all are buying the shit out of these card games. Thank you so much. I'm shipping them out. Here's your tracking slip. We are shipping them out. I ship out my own card games. So I need at least 30 people to click the link in the chat and buy my Deeper Discussions card game. All right, let's keep going. What is it? Okay, here we go.
And the internship ended. But from there, I was like, oh.
A lot of people have done a lot of pontificating on what makes Diddy tick. I think I figured it out. The sentence that will best help you understand Diddy came from Freddie P. from Making the Band. Freddie said he was addicted to breaking people.
Puffy, it's an addiction, turning people out. That was his addiction.
That's because he's a sociopath. From a young age, Diddy liked feeling superior, and then he found he liked dominating people. And then, when his career really got going, he got into the wealthy man's art.
Shout out to Toure. His YouTube channel is Toure, Toure apostrophe. Shout out to Toure.
Of breaking people. That's an insane thing to say, but we all saw it making the band when he made those kids walk from Manhattan to Brooklyn to get him cheesecake. That was just cruel. That was just inhumane. That was just showing superiority. That had nothing to do with music and everything to do with I am superior to you and I am humbling you.
Word is bond, my cheesecake. My cheesecake is in the least bit soft or brittle or not on point, we'll go back. Somebody gonna quit. Somebody ain't got the heart, the stamina to be bad boy. Somebody ain't got the passion, the drive, the intensity to want it. Somebody's mental capacity breaks at a certain point. I need to see.
All this is gaslighting. It puts you in a position where you feel like, I got to do it. I got to be like Diddy. I'm not going to go to sleep just like Diddy don't go to sleep. And then you turn around and say, you want to be like me? Yeah. And next thing you know, he's like, all right, so you got to take get some of this baby oil on you too. Huh? And that's how it kind of messes you up right here. Y'all got anything to say about that? Y'all remember this Making the Band stuff? Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I watched that when I was in high school. I remember the cheesecake scene where Babs, she started crying in the car because he was trying to make her walk to Brooklyn for a cheesecake.
Yeah.
I remember that part.
Go ahead, Charles.
He got everybody. He got that man on Family Matters. He was that same dude, went in that office, and he had that Family Matters guy all up in there, been all over. See, this is the thing, man. I'm surprised that Diddy don't have AIDS. I'm surprised he ain't sick. I'm surprised
he probably do got AIDS. If you got money, you can live with AIDS.
Yeah, you can live with AIDS. Now you can live with it. Back then in the day, you couldn't live with it, but today they got all kinds of medicine and everything. And I said this in closing because this is a really great show. I just subscribed, so it'll be more informative to come here and listen to other people, because some people may have a better look on it than you do, and maybe y'all have a better look than I do. But let me tell you something. In closing, I'm not, and I don't care whether he go to jail or not. The thing is, he tried to play a game that is not for him. You can't do what the rich white men and Jews do, because you'll go to prison. It's the way it is. It's the way it is. They listen. He's a sociopath. He's sick. And another thing too, you're right. You have to fight them prisoners off from getting to him. But he got a saving grace. Going up there on the 4th floor, they got alternative floor up there, and they got guys up there with their hair whipped in a perm, fried, dyed, and laid to the side. And
that's what I'm saying. He gonna like that shit.
Yeah,
he gonna have fun up there.
And that's all I got to say. Now, I appreciate you for even letting me come on, brother.
No problem, man. I appreciate you coming up.
Yes, sir.
All right, so let's keep going.
He got anything to do with.
Yo, fam, Puffy just.
Hold on, it's freezing. Give it a second.
Brooklyn to get him cheesecake. That was just cruel. That was just inhumane. That was just showing superiority. That had nothing to do with music and everything to do with I am superior to you and I am humbling you.
Word is on it. My cheesecake is in the least bit soft or brittle or not on point. Your will go back. Somebody gonna quit. Somebody ain't got the heart, the stamina to be bad boy. Somebody ain't got the passion, the drive, the intensity to want it. Somebody's mental capacity breaks at a certain point. I need to see it now. I want to see it when I'm 2 million in.
Yo, fam, Puffy just told us to go to the store in Brooklyn and bring him back a cheesecake and walk.
Say what? See me on TV.
I can't play this part because there's music playing, so I'm gonna fast forward a little bit.
If y'all bucking on this little right here, I definitely don't want to with y'all.
Niggas want this man, but we was just on the tip like you was trying to put us out there like a bitch or something, like make us walk all the way to Brooklyn, like, you know what I'm saying?
I don't really care however you took it or whatever went through your mind. It was a mission that had to be done. All this psychological, that's ego. So the ego's in your way. So the ego made the decision, especially with a like you, when I helped get your ass out of a situation and you looking at me in my face telling me you ain't gonna do something. I can see if I told you to go rob a bank. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some, I'm gonna go get some cheesecake. You got that much ego? Go do your thing, man. Don't sit here and be talking about it, man. Be fly about it. Get your swag on, walk that way.
Diddy loved all of that because he's a sociopath. He enjoys inflicting pain on others. He loves controlling others. I know, because he screamed at me on 2 separate occasions trying to control me as a journalist.
So then he starts to get upset and he's yelling at me. And I do remember him saying, I will end your career. And I was like, I don't even have any idea how you would do that. So I'm not employed by you. I don't need you for my employment. So,
I will buy Rolling Stone and fire you.
You know what I mean? So, I mean, it just kind of went over my head of like, yeah, sure, like whatever. So he's kind kind of screaming and yelling at me, very angry, and I'm kind of like dissociated because I'm like, whoa, like what is happening?
I interviewed this man a lot.
Uh-oh. My thing is this. Why, and this ain't got nothing to do with him, but just a question. Why the hell are you going to keep interviewing a man? Because he said, I interviewed him a lot. Why are you letting a grown-ass man yell at you and you still... See, this is the reason why Diddy gets away with all this shit, because these freaking spineless ass dudes ignore his behavior, go get the cheesecake, or let him yell at you, and then you come out, hey sir, I got this cheesecake, or hey, you want to do another interview after you punch me in the face? Like these spineless ass fucking dudes, bro. What are your thoughts?
I mean, that's like an American thing, I think, as far as like the domination of the employee. That's the kind of system that we have. Like you have to be able to take something if you're trying to, you know, climb the corporate ladder. Like that's in any company. Like if like, all right, for example, say your boss come to you one day and say, hey man, you're not doing a good job. You need to do better, right? You can't really, you know, talk back to him because he's your boss. And if
but that's not yelling though.
No, it's not yelling, but sometimes, you know, like, you know, but sometimes they might, you know, test your character a little bit at work. I think we get higher up, you start seeing that more as far as like more money involved. You got people with more power. You're talking about like a CEO. You're not talking about like a supervisor or a manager. He's a CEO, so he has, you know, a lot of power. He basically he runs the supervisors and the managers at the company, so he's like the highest up. So just like if you had a company and the CEO comes in the building and you do anything wrong in front of the CEO, they're gonna fire you, even if you're a good worker, because the CEO doesn't like you. So that's an American thing. But you know, Diddy, you know, he's an American. He's part of the elite. Well, and I mean, even though he's not the elite of the elite, he's still part of the elite class in America where they do these things. Just like, you know, like for example, Trump, right? He has a show talking about firing people, and people love that. Like, you're fired. You know, it's not just Diddy. That's just the CEO culture that we have in America right now, and employees are losing all their rights.
You do have a point, because just imagine you are a higher up, and then you work in a certain industry, and you say, yo man, you ain't even talk to me like that, I'll fuck you up, or something like that, right? And he tells you and says, oh, I am over every whatever, or I am affiliated with every whatever that we're in the industry with all over the country. If you say one more thing smart back to me, I will blackball you where you can't work in this industry no more. You will have to go just get a job like everybody else. But there's no more higher up type of jobs, because I'll blackball you through the entire industry. Next thing you know, you turn around and you're like, all right, I want my job, but I don't like him talking to me like that. But if I don't let him talk to me like that, I'm not going to have any job anywhere in the United States, because all he has to do is, because you already know jobs, they're going to call the supervisor, or they're going to call your ex-job and say, so how was this worker? Oh, he was trash. He was terrible. Hey, man, what's up, John? Oh, what's going on? Yeah, man, why you don't go golfing with us? I'm just busy. So what about Joshua, man? Oh, man, this guy's a piece of shit, man. Do not hire him. Oh, really? Oh, yeah, he stole from us. He did this. He was flirting with our the employees. He's a toxic dude. Terrible. Oh, thank you. I almost hired him. Next thing you know, you can't get a job anywhere. So you're right.
Right. So you gotta know how to navigate that world, because you know you got the business owners and you have the employees. Now you're not a slave, but it's almost like a slave master relationship where they order you around for 8 hours out of the day. You have to do what they say for 8 hours. If you don't, that's insubordination, and they terminate you. You know what I mean? So you gotta know how to navigate that world. And sometimes in the music business, you gotta take some type of humiliation sometimes. Now I don't know who's taking the humiliation or who's done it, but that's like the culture in the music business, where if you're trying to get a record deal or you're trying to stay on, you gotta concede some things. You can't just do what you want. You gotta do what they tell you to do, or they just cut you off. Like you see it happen to the most popular artists of all time. You seen it happen to Prince. As soon as Prince started bucking the system, what did they do? They tried to blackball.
And he died.
Right.
So yeah. Oh, and let me check out see if there's some new information out here. Let's see.
On both counts of sex trafficking. The jury in the Diddy sex trafficking trial says it has reached a verdict on 4 of the 5 counts. Eyewitness news reporter Sophie Flay is live in the newsroom with the very latest. Sophie, Colleen, Mark, this trial has been going on for more than a month, and this is only the first full day of jury deliberations. But
So you're telling me that stop? Diddy's verdict just dropped. Now what you think? This case just took a crazy turn. Jury and Diddy's explosive trial just came back with the verdict. Kinda. Reached a decision.
the Diddy trial jurors just stopped deliberating for the day, so that means we've reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. Read the note from the jury that came just after 4 o'clock. But we cannot reach a verdict on count 1, they wrote.
All right. Everything's about the same right now. Everything is the same. We still don't have this last juror yet. So let's get back to this.
And sometimes it was really interesting.
Do you think that people...
And Brown Sugar, thank you so much. I appreciate you. I see what you over here doing. Thank you so much. This video contains copyrighted material, the use of which has not been specifically authorized by the copyright owner. We believe this constitutes copyrighted 107 of the copyright law. Wait, Brown Sugar, why are you saying that? I'm confused. I thought you were saying something else. I thought you were saying this is fair use, but cause you said fair. Yeah, you said fair use here. Are you saying that it's fair use, or like are you trying to get me in jail? Like, Brown Sugar, what you doing? I'm just trying to see.
Really know you?
No, people don't really know me, and that's by design.
Who is this person, the Sean Combs, that we don't know?
We have yet to find out.
Right.
Yo, we need 400 more likes. Thank y'all for hitting the like button. We need 400 more people to hit the like button right now. We need 400 more people to hit the like button. You are one of the 400 people. Please hit the like button. Please and thank you. We need 400 more people to hit the like button.
You have to come along for the ride. You have to come. I mean, that's the whole part of the journey. That's the whole part of entertainment. I mean, you don't rock with a brother for like going on 20 years and stop now. You got to see this movie all the way through, baby. Believe me, I got an action-packed ending for you.
I think I understand him. He enjoys stepping on people. It gives him a perverse thrill, and he needs to feel superior to other people. He loves feeling like he's better than you and that he's got more than you. He's got the sense of entitlement, like from a private school white kid. Like he seems to always have the sense that he should have all the things. That's that pool story I'm going to tell you later. Several people said that his inner child was so present and so bratty and so entitled and spoiled that it seemed like it felt like it should never wait for anything. It should never share with anyone. It should never have to be jealous of anyone. I mean, inner children can be super bratty and spoiled, but Diddy.
Wait, Carly said Torre may have loved interviewing Diddy. Yeah, I think that's the reason why he enjoyed interviewing Diddy. He probably enjoyed him yelling at him. So yeah, because Torre is a little, yeah. Because remember, I did say certain people are, yeah. Let me be quiet. Yeah, shout out to Torre. I ain't saying nothing bad about him, but yeah.
It was on a whole other level. You know what somebody said to me? A bunch of people said this to me, that they thought that his inner child was like Eric Cartman, an epically entitled, self-centered brat who thinks the entire world does and should revolve around him. Go ahead.
Nope, not playing that. Nope, copyright. And if y'all want me to read one of your messages, make sure to put it in the super chat. If y'all want me to read one of your messages, put it in the super chat and I'll read it. Put your message in the super chat. Hit the little money button at the bottom and drop $5, $10, $15, $20 in the super chat, and I'll be able to read it. And Cash App is scrolling across the bottom of the screen. $AARON 1000, $AARON 1000. If you are enjoying this show and you want to buy me lunch.
The thing is, I should have everything I want right now. Perhaps his inner child is wounded from not having had all the things when he was a child. Poor thing. And now he has to spend the rest of his life lording over all the rest of us that he has all the things. As if being wealthy makes you superior to other people.
Oh, y'all think this meeting is for me? No, this meeting is not for me. It's for y'all. See, I'm gonna be all right. I'm straight. I got villas in Brazil, Tahiti, East Hampton, West Hampton. Sergio gonna be fine. Fuck a recession. I own 20.
Happy birthday, Amanda. Everybody say happy birthday to Amanda. Happy birthday, Amanda.
Kookaroos.
21, sir.
Drop some balloons in the chat for Amanda. Everybody, drop some balloons in the chat for Amanda. Amanda McNeil, her birthday is Thursday. Let's say happy birthday to her today. Let's not wait until Thursday. Everybody drop balloon emojis for Amanda. Her birthday is Thursday. Shout out to you.
I own 21 kookaroos. Y'all don't own one kookaroo. Not one. Not one.
Y'all decided that Diddy would be Bad Boy's #1 artist. This sounded insane to people inside the company. Even more so when he started going into meetings and referring to himself in the third person. So he's saying things like, well, Puff Daddy thinks, and Puff Daddy doesn't want to. People who had known him for years were like, what the fuck is going on? Now, if Diddy, the artist of the late 90s, had auditioned for Puff, the king of the A&R men of the early 90s, it would have been a no. It would have been a hell no. But here we are.
Because Diddy was not talented at all.
In the late 90s, with Diddy as the #1 artist on Bad Boy. And of course, his album Forever was the company's first huge flop. But that set up step 2. Because the people who thought that he shouldn't be the #1 artist at Bad Boy, they either left or were fired. And that starts Diddy cleansing his circle. He doesn't want anyone around him who's not going to support him with whatever it is that he wants to do. He systematically eliminated anyone around him in his inner circle who might tell him no. Someone who used to work with him told me he had no one protecting him from his own worst impulses. That leads to him living like a debaucherous king. It's really dangerous to have someone like him surrounded by yes men and yes women.
But what you going to do? Because Joshua, kind of like what you just said, when people kind of like subconsciously force you to be a yes man, and if you aren't a yes man, you're going to lose your job. You got to be a yes man, no?
You got to act a little bit. You got to know how to act a little bit. You know what I mean? Like we do that. Listen, I do it all the time. Like,
code switching. It's code switching.
Exactly. So when I go for a job interview, I might be upset that day, but I'm gonna smile just, so I don't come off kind of like upset. They're not gonna hire you. You got like an attitude. So you gotta go, you gotta smile, you gotta play the role. That's all it is really. But there's like a limit. You can't go, I don't go too far. Like I'm not gonna take my clothes off, nothing like that for a job, nothing like that. But some people do that. Some people take their clothes off just to get an acting role. Like Harvey Weinstein, A-list actresses were taking their clothes off. Like stars, and like A-list stars, not just B-list. Like A-list stars were taking their clothes off for a role. Like,
and this is part of the reason why I decided to become an entrepreneur, because there's a lot more money in it. You can give yourself a raise. Like I can just raise the price of something, and I just gave myself a raise. And there's nobody over you, trying to make you do something or threatening to fire you or something. You know what I'm saying? Like to a certain degree, y'all are the boss. Y'all, y'all being in here watching my content is what has me here. You know what I'm saying? So, and I like that. Because, yeah, you're my clientele. Yeah. 1000%. So, but the thing about it is y'all are respectful. you know, and I'm respectful to y'all. So I ain't got to worry about nobody yelling at me, nobody trying to tell me what to do, nobody threatening me. Like it's thousands of y'all. So one of y'all can't threaten me. 1,000 of y'all can threaten me. So if 1,000 of y'all don't like me, then that means something's wrong, right?
Right.
Because I'm like, damn, I must be doing something wrong. But I ain't got to worry about one hating ass person trying to get me out of here. It takes thousands of hating ass people. And if I got 1,000 people hating me, that means I'm trash myself. Somebody says, what's the verdict? Let me help you out real quick, because you just came in probably. And everybody hit the like button. Make sure you hit the like button as you come in. Everybody hit the like button. We need 400 more likes. The verdict is in. We don't know exactly what the verdict is, but it's 4 different counts that are at a unanimous decision. The reason why the verdict is in, but it's not made public yet. And the reason why, yes, it is a verdict. It's 4 verdicts. We just need one more verdict to come in that will make it public. So what the defense and the judge agreed upon is that instead of just saying the verdict of these 4 things are this, which is going to cause a whole bunch of people to either be happy or be sad, they're going to wait until the 5th verdict is in and then make it public. So yes, a verdict is in, another verdict is in, another verdict is in, and another verdict is in. So 4 verdicts are in. This is not clickbait. The verdicts are over with for the 4. They are done and complete, but they are not made public until the 5th verdict is in. So this is not clickbait. This is the verdict is in. This is not even verdict watch. This is the verdict is in show. Let's keep going.
Someone like him who loved to push the limits of partying, sex, drugs. He was an ego-driven hedonist with no impulse control. He was a man who liked gay sex and was unable to be open about it. I know someone who says Diddy told them, women cannot fellate as well as men. And he did not use the word fellate.
That's
He's also
crazy.
someone who's used to getting away with murder. He shot someone in Club New York, blowing up Kid Cudi's car. He may have poisoned Albie Shore. He might have killed Kim Porter.
Don't forget about Biggie. Don't forget about Tupac.
He's gotten away with so much that his sense of entitlement is through the roof. All of this coalesces to making him feel like I'm a king and making him think like he should act like a king and everyone around him should go along with it. There's kind of a Black Trump thing to Diddy. The entitlement, the egomania, the shameless self-mark.
I just dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. Somebody just asked for the link. I just dropped the link if anybody wants to come up. I think somebody just said drop the link. So I just dropped the link. Click the link and then you can come up and hang out with us. Male or female, anybody come up.
Getting the sense that I can get away with anything. The toxic masculinity. He's so Black Trump.
That is the problem I have with Torre, with this toxic masculinity bullshit. Dion, I'm waiting for your device to connect and I'll bring you up.
At some point, Diddy began trapping people into a sort of social corporate ecosystem whereby in order to be on Bad Boy, they had to do pretty much whatever he wanted.
Shout out to Lindsay. Lindsay said first time watching from Glasgow, Scotland. Shout out to Lindsay. What's going on? What's going on?
You get in the Bad Boy mix and they give you a little test. Take a shot. Take another shot. Let me touch your...
Everybody drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Yes, this YouTube world is a whole vibe. Everybody drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Drop popcorn emojis in the chat. Also, drop baby oil emojis in the chat. Drop baby oil emojis in the chat.
But let me do this. Let me do that. Then maybe he'll throw something out. He'll ask you to do something either with him or with somebody else. If you do it, you're in. and you keep getting asked more and more things, and you keep compromising your principles more and more. If you say no, then you're out. And he might threaten to throw you out of the industry entirely. But if you're down, if he thinks you will play his nighttime games, then you can be in the club. But being in the club meant going along with what Diddy wanted. There was a lot of different things to that, but the rock bottom low of it all was the freak-offs. Cassie's over here having sex with random prostitutes.
So I want to ask you this. What do you think about Cassie? Do you think Cassie
I think
was
that
down
Cassie
with
was
it?
an opportunist.
Okay.
I think because he did it for too many years to not be down with it. Like, you can't be going through that stuff. I mean, I know one time you could say one time, you know, shame on you. Second time, shame on me. So that's how I feel about it. But he did beat her. He did do some things, but at the same time, you know, she was an accomplice to some of the stuff too, though. So she's not innocent. She deserves some charges too. But I think she might have got immunity, or they went easy on her. But she was hiring the prostitutes.
Yeah. She was doing everything, but that is actually part of the RICO, possibly. You know what I'm saying?
Right, because she's
so whatever.
Right.
Yeah. So if she worked for him and she was buying prostitutes and all this other shit, and that was the stick, that is one of the predicates for the RICO. So
Right.
I actually forgot about that part. So you're right. You're right. So altogether, I think Diddy is going to get life in prison. I think he got all not guilty pleas, but this last one is going to put this nigga in prison for the rest of his life. And he's going to be like, damn, I almost made it. All I needed, like, if that one charge wasn't in, I would have went home.
Right.
Yeah. Dion, you there? Oh, Dion ain't there. Okay. But yeah. But look, man, I'm finna go. I am finna go. I was hoping we was gonna hear something. So let me check before we go. Let's see. Let me check Twitter to see if anything happened. But yeah, most likely I'm gonna be up early tomorrow, ready for whatever is going to happen. But I want to make sure they did not come out with any news as of yet. I received each side's proposal. Uh-oh. Looks like we may have something. I don't know. Judge says, I received each side's proposal. Proposal? Is this a plea deal? I don't know. Let's see. I received each side's proposal. Mr. Agnifilio, your proposal, there is not much there. Combs, Agnifilio, we are not remotely at the place where the jury needs more to deliberate efficiently. They are remarked efficiently. They already have 4 verdicts. What the fuck does that mean?
Sound like lawyer talk.
Judge, I see. Okay, I reached each side's proposal. Proposal sounds like a plea deal, but I might be wrong. Mr. Agnifilio, your proposal, there is not much there. And then Combs, and then Agnifilio says, we are not remotely at the place where the jury needs more to deliberate efficiently. Why don't they? This is somebody's life. So it sounds like Diddy's people are just like, we're done. We're out of here. That's why I think it's a not guilty plea, because why would you just want to be ready to just get done with this? This is a very important time. Judge, I wouldn't call the government's approval and Allen in charge. So I'm just, okay. We're not at a point yet. I'm not, okay, here's some more stuff. We wouldn't be at a point on Thursday July 3rd or Monday, let's wait and see. I'm putting stock in that they have reached verdicts on 4 counts. The judge, I'm going with that, but I may give more sooner. I don't know what the fuck they talking about. I understand what they talking about, but I'm like, Thursday, I can't tell them that they could return on July 3rd. Okay, judge says, I could tell them that they can return on July 3rd. It's July 2nd. Why are they talking about the 3rd? I mean, it's July 1st. Does that make any sense? They're literally talking about July 3rd and not July 2nd. He said, I could tell them that they could return on July 3rd. We could arrange that. What do the parties think? U.S. attorney says, would like to give them the option to deliberate on the 3rd. Agnifilio says, 1 second, Your Honor. Judge says yes. Our preference, Agnifilio says, our preference is that you tell them now about Thursday. Thursday. What? Tomorrow's Wednesday. The downside is that the jurors might feel rushed to reach a verdict to avoid the Thursday issue. Let them deliberate tomorrow, which is Wednesday. You could ask them to end at the end of tomorrow. So the defense would have no objection to the deliberating on the 3rd. Agnifilio, no objection if they want to. Judge, okay, let's bring back out our jury. This is 2 hours ago. Jury, all rise. Welcome back. I received your note that you have reached verdicts on count 2, 3, 4, and 5. I ask you to continue deliberating, because discuss and weigh your respective options or opinions dispassionately, and follow my instructions on the law. Judge, I ask you to return to the jury room. This is 2 hours ago still. Return to the jury room. If you decide you are done for the day, send me another note and I'll bring you back out to end the day. Everyone can go back doing what they were doing. What the fuck does all that mean? Why was they doing all this talking about Thursday and not tomorrow? What is tomorrow? What is Thursday?
That's the day before the holiday. So, they might be trying to deliberate up until the 4th of July, because they might be going the 4th of July, right?
Yeah, but that's Friday.
Right. So they got tomorrow and Thursday to come up with a verdict. But they don't want to rush them, I guess.
It seems like they're spending a lot of energy talking about Thursday and not Wednesday. I don't know. So according to that, we're not going to get any more information until tomorrow or Thursday. They're putting a lot of they put a lot on Thursday, so I don't know. So I'm assuming we're going to get a verdict tomorrow, but Thursday means something to them. I don't know. So I'm about to get up out of here. Thank you for hanging out, Joshua. I appreciate you. Is there anything that you have to share with my people where you can sell or get them to follow you?
Oh no, I don't have any YouTube channels. I just consume the content right now. But yeah, my name is Josh. I'm from New Jersey. Yeah, nice talking to y'all. Hopefully y'all got some good info out of us tonight.
Okay, so Candy K says because the judge will open the court on Thursday, so they off tomorrow. Anybody that knows or has some information, Are you saying they are off tomorrow? Hold up, here we go. The federal court was supposed to be closed on Thursday for administrative purposes. Oh, so they're kind of like, all right, we're just, okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. Okay, so kind of like a Christmas Eve type of thing where you're closed during the day and then you close the day before. Okay, gotcha. Okay, gotcha. All right, bro, I appreciate you hanging out with me, brother.
Yeah, you got it, man. Take care, man.
All right. So before y'all leave, before everybody leaves, check this out. Before y'all leave, where we at? Check this commercial out. I ain't played no commercials because I ain't want to piss nobody off because we talking about a Diddy verdict.
We meet up at a coffee shop and play this fun dating card game. We'll have fun and see if we're compatible all at the same time.
Ooh, what's the name of the game?
It's called Deeper Discussions.
I'm down.
Okay, meet you at 6.
Fellas, buy this card game. Ladies, buy this card game. Buy about 2 or 3 card games. The main reason why people can't stay together isn't because they don't like each other no more. It's actually because their present family issues come up or their past family issues come up. But when you play Deeper Discussions, you'll be able to understand a person's family issues up front.
This game can be played with either 2 people or an entire group. So have fun.
Question number 1. Name a time when money was the main factor why a relationship went bad.
Deeper Discussions Dating Edition. Again, these cards are good for vetting a potential boyfriend,
Candidate.
a potential girlfriend, a potential husband, a potential wife. The texture of these cards are so soft and silky, by the way. Like
they ain't gonna get
really
wore out.
durable.
A dating card game for introverts who have a hard time asking the much needed compatibility questions. Deeper Discussions, the card game.
And just so y'all know, before y'all leave, make sure to buy your card games. I offer 2 different card games. I'm selling them so much, I don't have one on me. Here we go. So I got a Deeper Discussions card game. This card game is for men and women to vet each other so you can get an understanding of how the person operates without you being around, because a lot of times a person will get in front of you and play a role, and next thing you know, they turn out to be crazy or a psycho or something like that. So make sure to get your Deeper Discussions card game. Is 80 cards in this card game, and all you got to do is open up the cards and play with another person. It could be your family members, it could be a love interest, it could be your cousin, it could be your coworkers. And it's just a fun card game to play, and it gives you an understanding of how the other person grew up. There's a lot of childhood trauma within all of us, and we try to suppress that or act like it didn't happen, and those things affect our emotional attachment style. So if you play this card game with your sister, your cousin, somebody you dating, a person you with already, your husband, your wife, you'll get a very bigger understanding of why they do what they do, because this opens up questions about how they were raised and how you were raised. So click the link. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. Get your card game now. And if you bought my card game, either one of them, put a 1 in the chat right now. If any of you have bought one of my card games, put a 1 in the chat right now. Put a 1 in the chat right now if you have bought one of my card games. And I'm getting the card games ready for the people who are buying card games. So I'm printing them all out right now. Put a 1 in the chat if you have bought a card game. So I am out of here, y'all. Let's see. Talk to y'all later. Y'all have a good rest of y'all day, and make sure to subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, because I will be back up early tomorrow to talk about the actual verdict.